sold the car to me for 6 million naira. He gave me 1 million naira for maintenance, which is 7 million naira, right? That was
So guys, una know say VDM wey we know no dey give up on matter, even no matter how the people are bashing him, talking about him and all those stuff. VDM no dey give up. We all know that one. Even as some artists even change am for VDM too, and that will not make VDM to stop or not to talk what he want to say. You understand? So VDM came online today with Cynthia Morgan catalog. So showing Nigerians this amount that Cynthia Morgan have earned from the years that he has been with Jude Okoye. Now, even in dollar, in naira, video show Nigerians, he analyzes. He said before you see him coming online, when he first heard the story, he actually supported them, you know, he supported everything they were saying until he heard from the three horses mouth, you understand? So he need to go and do his own investigation. Maybe video carry the catalog, go and give it to people that knows more about it for them to analyze it and tell him, okay, this is where Jude, you know, made away with Cynthia Morgan money, or Jude was right. Because I believe that before VDM came on social media to come and be talking like this, I think VDM have done his own investigation, because this matter have gotten to VDM table for years now, since last year, if I'm not mistaken, when Cynthia Morgan came out, you know, trying to talk to VDM. VDM let him know, you know, I only enter your DM for you to apologize to Jude so that there will be peace. Then I'll hand your catalog over to you. Now VDM said 50 million between him and Nigerians, that anybody that want to come and pick up the catalog, you understand, for them to go and checkmate if there's any way, you know, Jude collected Cynthia Morgan $100 million. You understand? Not be small money. Our sister Morgan be the look for, you understand. But with one video don't show us since now. With one video don't show us, we have already seen it that okay, this is the amount that the money arrived, and this is what he arrived in dollar and naira. So VDM said, so according to VDM, he said when he first saw it, even him did not believe it. He have to go and give it to people that knows more about it. You understand? So it's all less for Nigerians now, people that knows, because we have a lot of people that used to sign artists on media. They know about this catalog of a thing, you know, we don't know about it. So they should be able to do something and come up with Nigerians so that we will know, because this is a family issue. That's why I'm just looking for, like, not to pull mouth for this matter. I now understand, because it's a family matter. They can decide to settle in 1 minute. You know, you that is putting mouth, you now look stupid. So and we believe that before VDM starts putting mouth like this, maybe VDM don't finance of certain things. Now, before wasting much of your time, let me leave you guys to Cynthia Morgan video, you know, where and other writers, you know, that is trying to tell VDM to leave the matter. That before Cynthia Morgan changed her name, you know, maybe Jude go don't do Cynthia Morgan one or two things. That's why Cynthia Morgan decided that I'm going to change my name from this to that. You understand? So let me leave other reactions to you. And before I do that, if you know this is your first time coming across Lily West Trend, please ensure you subscribe to our channel so that each time we draw video, you can easily get the notification, and also like and share. So let's listen to other reaction.
Our name is our identity. Our name is who we are. I don't think an artist like Cynthia Morgan, who started with Cynthia Morgan, made name, fame, good music with Cynthia Morgan, would wake up one morning, decide to change her name to Madrina, Padrina, Mamma Mia, or whatever. There may be something behind it that we may not know. You see, but when VDM made his investigations or got involved with Cynthia Morgan and Jude Okoye a couple of years ago, got her catalog after many years, a lot of us didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I did not comment. I didn't say a word, because I felt, after how many years getting this catalog from Very Dark Man, I just left it. But then when I read through that she changed her name from Cynthia Morgan to Madrina, that I knew there was a problem with that whole case. But I didn't say anything. Like I said, I kept quiet. But now VDM revisiting this thing again, seeing some comments from other people and Cynthia Morgan, and I'm thinking about this thing, right? And I'm also remembering some conversations I've had with few people a couple of years or a couple of months ago when I used to do TT Live. Do you ever wonder why, when they came to take our ancestors, the first thing they did was to change their name? From Chukwuemeka, from Olabanjo, they gave them Churchill, Washington, Williams, Edmonton, Badminton. They just changed their name. They changed their identity. I'm not an artist. I bear Godwin J.E. or Godwin J. Godwin is my name. Junior is my name. The E is AK, my surname. That's my identity. And I'm building something strong with this name on socials. Do you think I'll wake up one morning to change this name for no reason? Is either Cynthia Morgan was running after something or something is after Cynthia Morgan? This is my opinion. There must be something that led to Cynthia Morgan waking up one morning, deciding to trash Cynthia Morgan to adopt Madrina or whatever. She must be running after something, or something was running after her. This may be something we may never know, because how a lot of us didn't want to hear her story, but somehow some of us wanted also to hear her story. It's quite a shame. We all know that the entertainment industry is dark. And many a times we don't read contracts. We just sign it because we want to run away from poverty. We want to be famous. We just want that fame. We don't read the contract. It's normal. It happens in a lot of places. That's why you need a strong legal team to help you read through. That's their job. It's just like getting a house in the UK. How many of us read our house contract? But something happened between me and somebody. Well, I was involved in somebody's case. I took it upon myself. Everything contract, I will read about it. You see, those little prints, there's a very small print. You won't even see. You have to bring it close to your eyes. That is where the problem is in contract. Read it. House contract, work contract, any contract, read it. Read it. You see, this Cynthia Morgan thing, I won't tell VDM to set it out. We all have our opinion. Everyone should give their opinion. Even P Square and Rude Boy, I won't tell VDM to set it out. It's a lie. One thing I know for sure is Jude may not be allowed to say anything again because the matter is in court. But Very Dark Man may be allowed to say things on behalf of Jude or on behalf of the twins. So Very Dark Man may go to Jude and gather evidence, then come and say it. That one is still allowed. Let everyone give their opinion. And that's one thing I so much love that Very Dark Man said. He said, let them all pour their hearts out. That's where their healing will start from. When they are truthful and honest to themselves. You see, as a professional, from a professional point of view, the very first few steps of healing is usually talking, crying, acceptance, accountability, responsibility, transparency. If you are able to accept it happen, and you take it how it is, you accept it, you take account of what has happened, then you're able to talk about it. If you have to cry, by all means, cry me a river. Wail. Cry. Let the tears fall. That is part of the healing. So let them all talk. That's one thing VDM said, or some other things VDM said, or one of the things that VDM said that I love so much. So that's just my opinion. You see this Cynthia Morgan of a thing? There is more to it that we don't know. I mean, some of us have had names we used in the past, and then we later change it. Why? It's either we are running away from something or we are pursuing something. It's always like that. If you know, you know.
For 2016, second quarter of 2016, I can't forget. He called me and my ex-manager, right? He showed me his account and he said, you've made 30 million naira. Right? In 2016, he said, you've made 30 million naira. And then he said, he knew I didn't know what was in my contract. So he used that against me. He said, you know what I'm going to do for you? He said, I'm going to do you a favor. That's what he said. At the time, he sold a car to me for 6 million naira. He gave me 1 million naira for maintenance, which is 7 million naira, right? That was the same car he told everybody that he gave to me. Like say he dashed me the car. He sold it to me for 6 million naira. Look at the year. Then he gave me money to maintain the car, 1 million naira. Then he borrowed me money to rent my apartment. Make una the year, make una nothing say all those nonsense when they talk for social media since how many years, say not true. He loaned me money to rent my apartment. I think the rent was about 1.5 million naira or 1.4. Then he gave me some money too for maintenance, like, you know, to buy furniture or whatever it is. I think another 1 million naira. So when this guy told me that, you know, I've made 30 million naira, he said, I'm going to do you a favor. Listen to me. He said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to split this money between the both of us. I'll split this one, then you cannot start repaying me my money for the investment. Me to say now better thing the guy want to do for me. I said, okay. That was what he did to me in 2016. He splitted the money into two because it's 50-50, right? He splitted the 30 million naira into two. He took 15 million naira for himself. He gave my then manager, because my manager used to collect 15%, I think, from my money at the time. I can't remember how much my manager used to collect. He gave my manager his cut, her cut. Then he now told me the money I'm owing him. He collect the money for the car, the 7 million naira. He collect money for the apartment and some other miscellaneous money that I had borrowed from him. Bro, at the end of the collection, I didn't have any money left. You know, that was how I started paying again. As of 2016, 30 million naira, according to what my contract states, which I later got to find out. My contract states that once I pay back 50% of the investment, that is when I start getting my 50% as my, you know, as recoup, as my gain, right? Brother, this guy did not spend 60 million naira on me. Do you understand? He has the spreadsheet. He can show the world. Let him show the world how much he spent on me. So even if he had spent 60 million naira on me, which he didn't, 30 million naira would have offset the money. You understand me? 30 million naira would have offset the money. So all I needed to do was start now gaining, right? But no, that wasn't what he did. He tricked me and said, you know what, I want to do you a favor. Because you're owing me some money, I'm going to split this money as our returns, right? And then I take my 50%. And then the money that you have, that's supposed to be your own now, I'm going to use it to pay the debt that you... Now, if you watch his interview, he said, I gave her a house. I gave her a car. Like say he dashed me house, he dashed me car. That was the things he said in his interview. He made everybody think I was ungrateful for everything that he did for me. Me, myself, I just, you know, I didn't know what was going on. Oh. I'm going to be very sincere with everybody. When I did that interview in 2020, I was in Benin. I was so depressed. Now, me know what I see for that record label now. I was so depressed. I didn't even really care about what was going on, to be sincere. I didn't care much about what was going on. It was later that I started to see, when I watched the interview that he did, I'm like, is this what you had to say about me? Did you forget? Like, how can you be so wicked to the extent that you change history? Like, me person just change with, make a person wipe history. Now, what in Jude, they do so. You are wiping history. You can wipe history to people, but you can't wipe history to God. He sees everything. He does. And that's one of the reasons why I'm still alive today, because God saw what I didn't even see. Are you understanding me? He saw what I didn't even see, and he protected me against you all these years. But I'm not going to continue to keep you quiet. I'm not going to continue to keep you quiet. I don't owe you money. I don't owe you money. You are the one. Now you, they owe me money. Not be me, they owe you money.